So what is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the new Division 2 Intelligence Annex they released today, talking about expertise. And you guys might ask, what is it? Well, don't worry, in this video we'll be talking all about it. So let's dive right into the article and let's see what they had to say. They say, agents, welcome to our Intelligence Annex, a sequence of articles where you can discover the latest insights about upcoming content and features in the Division 2. Today, we have the pleasure to introduce to you a brand new progression feature, expertise. We all know that getting the most out of your gear is important to any agent in the field, and sometimes a lot of planning and difficult decisions goes in ensuring your equipment is maximized and ready for the fight. While we know this will be much clearer once you see it in action, today we'll do our best to explain the new features through this glimpse article. And I already read through this, and some of the wording that they used still has me a little confused, so we'll talk about it, and then hopefully if you guys maybe understand it a little bit more, use the comment section down below and let me know what you guys think. So let's keep going. It says, what is expertise? Expertise is a new way for agents to further develop the performance of their gear, weapon, and skill variants. Thanks to this feature, you will be able to improve the grade of your equipment and directly increase their base stats for greater efficiency. Of course, this feature will be complementary to the existing crafting and optimization systems to give you a new way to gain power while using your items in the field. Expertise will be available from the recalibration station in the base of operations or Haven through a dedicated new expertise tab. How does the expertise feature work? Now, what I read from this, before we get into exactly what it is I think this is just going to be another way for you to fully maximize your gear, right? So if you already have maxed out weapon damage, maxed out armor, maxed out skill, you'll be able to do that just by using your expertise. And we'll get into that in a second, versus having to recalibrate it. Now, I don't know if this is on top of what we already have, so your gear will be even more powerful, or if this is just another way to fully level that up. So let's just keep going. How does the expertise feature work? With this new expertise feature, you will be able to increase the grade of an item, brand, and gear set to increase its base stats, for example, with base damage bonuses for a weapon. The number of times you will be able to increase the grade of these items will be equal to your expertise level. To earn expertise level, you will need to gain proficiency ranks by using an item, brand, or gear set in combat, or by investing resources into researching them. Once you reach the maximum proficiency rank for said equipment, you will become a proficient with it. It is important to note that you may only improve the grade of the items, brands, and gear sets you are proficient with. So that means only the gear sets that you're using and you're becoming more proficient with. So that's pretty cool. Through this feature, we want to encourage players to experience new builds, playstyles without penalizing those who prefer to stick to their favorite one. We will now share some more in-depth information about this feature and how you will be able to develop your expertise moving forward. They talk about different compatible item types. Expertise will be available for the following item types: weapons, black market, AKM, P416, SOCOM AK-20, SSR, etc. Brands, Gilligard, Alps, Walker and Harris, etc. So it seems like mostly every gear set, every weapon. Same thing, gear sets: strike, striker battle gear, aces and eights, hunter's fury, etc. Named items: fox prayers, the white death, hollow man, exotics, lady liberty, diamondback. It just seems like you could use almost everything. For skill variants: explosive sticky bombs, your turret, your defender drone, and the specialized weapons: survivalist crossbow, the flamethrower, and the missile launcher. So it looks like almost anything in the game you will be able to become expertise in. For brands and gear sets, you will develop proficiency for all compatible equipment in these sets at the same time. So that's actually pretty cool. So I'm assuming if you're running like a 4-piece with a 2-piece, you'll gain that proficiency at the same time. That's actually really cool. And it says, it is important to note that you do not need to acquire the copy of the item before you start developing a proficiency on it. You can always see all the possibility items available for research in the expertise tab in the recalibration station. So you don't have to have, say, the Lady Liberty, the Diamondback, the Eagle Bearer, or so on, right? You will be able to do research on them, and I'm assuming that's donating items and stuff like that. And as you do that, you'll be able to get proficient in that item, so when you do get it, you'll be able to upgrade it. Also, with new content being added to the game, this is what I like. They did say new content will be added to the game. The pool of compatible items will increase, and therefore your capacity to develop your expertise level further. Another good reason to discover and enjoy new equipment introduced to the new seasons. So we do know that we've heard that there's going to be new gear sets, new brand sets, new weapons added to the new seasons. So expect you'll be grinding for something at the end of the day. Gaining proficiency with items. An item's quality and type determines how many proficiency point it needs to reach maximum proficiency rank 10. There are 3 different ways in which an agent can develop proficiency with an item. Using the items in the field and getting kill XP with them. By getting kill XP while compatible items are being equipped, you will earn proficiency points for each of those items. Equipping several items from a brand set or set will increase proficiency points, earnings for the specific type. Donating matching items, you can donate any item that matches that one you want to develop proficiency with. For example, similar gear sets, you would donate, I guess, to the recalibration station over there, and that's where you'll get those points, brand sets or items. Now, donating materials, you will also be able to leverage your precious stash of materials and currencies to increase your proficiency, with rare elements yielding to better results. That's actually cool. So I wonder if maybe exotic components work. While donating items or materials could be a good way to quickly progress, you will also be able to passively earn proficiency points just by playing any activity within the game, as long as you have compatible equipment items. So that means just having those items on you. You can check your current items proficiency levels at any time in the menu and join the recalibration station to review all of them and what items you may have missed from your current collection. They then dive into expertise level and usage. As you gain proficiency rank in more items, you will also increase the expertise level of your agent. You will need to reach a certain number of proficiency ranks to level up. And then it says all expertise and proficiency progressions are account wide. So it works for all 4 of your characters that are on your account. For every level of expertise, players gain increased ability to upgrade an item using materials. This works much like the optimization feature, but instead of increasing particular attributes towards a max value, you instead get an increase of the base stat of that item. This improves the item's grade. So what I want to know, does this work with what we currently have with the armor roll, the weapon damage roll, the skill tier roll? Does that work there? And then on top of that, we get this. So we're just going to be even more powerful. Is that what I'm reading this? Or are they switching this all up? Now it says, however, no items may only be upgraded if the user is proficient in the item by having reached max proficiency rank. Players may upgrade any given item as many times as their current expertise level. Upgrading each category item has an effect that is tied to that item's category. So weapons give you 1% increase to base damage, gear gives you that 1% increase to base armor value, and skills give you that 1% increase to base damage, healing, status effect duration. Now, does this work times 10 since the max proficiency rate is 10? It says important information, current values are work in progress and may be subject to change based on the future balancing needs and PTS feedback. So if you guys are playing the PTS on PC, make sure you guys give that feedback. Agents can continue to level up their expertise level by ranking up with all the items available to them. Each time new items are added to the game, the maximum expertise level also increases. Now, the closing words, our ambition with the expertise feature is to give newcomers and experienced players alike an opportunity to get better rewarded whenever they use their favorite items or want to try something new. We are looking forward to showing you this new feature in action and to hear from your feedback during the PTS to help us put the finishing touches on its balancing. To really understand this, we're gonna need to see this in action, right? So hopefully we get to see some gameplay of it. Hopefully they maybe do like a state of the game, or they just show us some video of it so we can better understand how, like once we get a visual representation of how it works, I think that will answer a lot of our questions. They close off and say, that is all for the Intelligence Annex. Next time around, we will provide you with more information about the improvements we are currently working on for our seasons, which will be implemented starting next season. If you haven't already, keep up to date with the latest news communications by following us on the forums, Twitter, and Discord. Thank you for your continued support. So the next Intelligence Annex looks like they're going to be focusing on the seasons and what they have planned going forward. I really want to see this in action. I think this is a great overall change But I still have some questions. Does this just work alongside our current system with weapon damage, armor, skill tier, those attributes, and this is just on top of that? Or is this something totally new and what we currently have is about to transform? That's what I really want to know there. So it's going to be cool to see how this all works. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. What did you guys take from this? How do you think this is going to work? If you have a better explanation of it, hey, comment section down below. I'm always ready to learn. All right, guys, we're wrapping up here. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, Nothing But Skills out.